This is Matt for Into Boxing. I'm delighted to be joined by Kalle Sauerland. Kalle, we're here. Chris Eubank Jr., Conor Benn. I never thought I would see this, not this type of trilogy anyway. How excited and pumped are you for this week? It's a monumental week for British boxing history.
Yeah, listen, it's a crazy one, isn't it? I mean, it kicked off 10 days before we were on Good Morning Britain. I do think it's the most iconic fight week I've certainly ever been involved with. I think in the last... I can't think of an event to compare it to because it's so steeped in history. It's so different to anything else at this level of the sport. And you sort of think, well, what about other sports? Have they done similar? And I just can't think of a story like it. So it's an interesting week. Huge kick-off here today. And yeah, great. Looking forward to a fantastic fight week.
Can you imagine if this was the summer? This would sell out Wembley comfortably. Is it in your back of your mind, although you're backing your man to win, if there's a potential rematch, this sells out Wembley comfortably, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking victory, no talk of rematches at the moment. But no, look, I mean, it's so huge that, of course, if it would be a close fight, of course people would talk about rematches, but we're going for a very straight victory on Saturday night.
What do you make of Mr. 60%? He's playing the pantomime Villa to an absolute T. I have to say, I think I've enjoyed him more than having any of his fights in the build-up to this, seeing how he's held himself at the press conference, to it's going to be a walk in the park on a summer's day comment. He's really played up, but is that dangerous? Because if he misses weight, he's going to look stupid, isn't he, now, if he misses weight and he's been on Instagram showing all these eating things?
Yeah, I think, but he knows what he's doing, and
you messed up.
I think that the Nusret one last night was that was out there, wasn't it? I took him out half an hour to recover watching that. Quite jealous of the steak as well. Yeah, look, I mean, at the end of the day, he's got his methods, as he said, as he told the country on Friday. No nutritionists involved, just purely working it out himself and how he's done it in the past, and I'm sure Salt Bay now is a very much valued added partner to the team. So
talk to me about the involvement of his father for this camp. He's come out and made a recent statement and said he's asking people to boycott the fight and saying that the £3 he's having to lose for a 33-year-old, it can be dangerous, etc. What do you make of Senior's comments in the build-up to this? For the outside looking it looks like it could build the fight, etc. But also, is this a genuine concern of his?
No, listen. First of all, I saw the comments today, but I don't know when those comments were made. People put comments out, and I didn't see a timeline on it, so I don't know when that was sent. I don't know.
I think it was Spencer Fearon on these podcasts that he does with Tunde Ajayi. He said that he'd had it.
The question is when I don't know when Senior made those comments. I don't know. And like I said again, we can only focus on what we're trying to do, and that's all I can say.
Would you say the pressure is more on Chris for this fight than it is for Conor, considering the people are saying the weight advantage? Or?
Forget the Eubank Ben rivalry.
Yeah.
Because there I would say the pressure's more on the Ben side, being
to get the win,
sort of 1-0 down. But I would look at it more from a point of view of the stage of your career, and there, of course, it's on the Eubank side of things that there's more pressure. Yeah, it's natural. He's further down the line in his career. He's very, there's big fights out there, and he wants to make those fights. So yeah, of course, the pressure's on him. Of course, would be in any fight with a younger guy and an older guy.
Because of the weight difference, so he has openly said if he loses this fight, this is the end of the road for him. Do you believe that's a fair assessment?
I've heard it all before fights. It always depends how a fight goes out, but I'm not worried because he's going to win.
How does he win this fight? Does he stop Conor Benn? Give me a prediction.
He stops him.
Kalle Sauerland, thanks for talking to Into Boxing. Won't take any more of your time, so now you need to go inside and enjoy this event. It's a cracking one, and we look forward to catching up later on in the week.
Thanks very much, mate.